This week I'm going to be doing a vlog style breakdown of a day in training at the moment. So you guys can just see what sort of stuff I'm doing and where I'm at before I go to Spain in a week's time. Sweet, so I've had a bit of breakfast and now it's time for a bit of a core workout. So I've managed to sort of work out ways of doing it with my ankle. So I'm going to continue doing that so I'm not putting too much stress on it. So I'll show you guys some of that. I'm just going to be starting off with some like basic stretching, just getting the joints moving. So now that the stretching stuff's done, it's time to get into some core. Get your timer on. That'll do with the trick. So I sort of like started doing it with my knees. Probably isn't the best technique, but it avoids putting pressure on my ankle, so it'll have to do. Right, and now we're doing 40 sit-ups. I have to break it down because I'm weak, but it'll be fine. Right, quick unboxing. I need a knife. We interrupt this core workout to unbox some shoes. This probably isn't safe, but fuck it. There's lots of wrapping and not very much shoe, I'm getting the feeling. Right. Nice. Quite nice. Let's see if they fit. So, quick review. Got the old Specialized Torch 3. I got them to like match the kit for next year. Looking pretty good. I mean, they obviously don't go with the red, but that's not the deal. They're looking pretty suave. Suave. Yeah. Proper review coming soon, but I need to move all this out so I can finish my core workout. Perfect. Right. I need to tidy up. I'm just gonna tidy this up and get back into my core workout, okay? Oh, sweet. That's a bit better. Right, back into all of this stuff. Right, I've still got 40 sit-ups to do. Bell friggin' rang in the middle of that. Right, now we're going into a bit of band work. As I said in my previous video, I've lost like 2 centimeters all the way up this leg, so I need some specific energy focused on here. So I've got one long band, which I'm like using to do this. I'll show you. So I'm holding both ends. I'm just going to put it just above my ankle, and then using it to step down. So I'm trying to tap my toes on the ground. I'm not trying to do it too quick, I'm just trying to use control. And then the other one is kind of draping it over the top and dropping it down to the ground, and then just lifting up. I do that kind of a few times, a few rotations, just to start building a bit of focus back in that leg. Alright, and then it's just some gentle calf raises. So this is something that I'm really not good at on the left hand side. So I'm doing 2-footed at the moment to kind of try and rebuild some sort of motion and lifting this foot up. But it's taken a while. And now I'm just doing 20 like squats, but no weight and with a band around my knees. And now it's 30 kayakers, so basically you want anything that's like kind of like just a bit less than a foot long, kind of solid, just so you can kind of hang on to it. I'm just going to like gently lean back and then you just start doing a kayaking motion. You just do 30 of those. And then it's like alternate on the leg raises just to bring a bit of torsional stuff into the core. So let's jump into that. So I'm not going for speed here, I'm just going for like control, gets the best. Alright, and then the last thing, this isn't core, this is specifically related to my ankle. So my auntie has shown me a little bit of a technique to activate some of the areas of my foot. I'm kind of line your back like that. And then there's like 3 areas of your foot, so it's on the ball, and just kind of activating and pushing against that. And at the same time trying to splay my toes, which will really help with the planting on my foot. And then we're moving up to kind of the middle of the foot, and then bring it up to the ball of the foot. And the same thing. I'm gonna grab a block, just stick that in the middle of the net, walk up next to it, and then I'm just gonna try and splay my feet a bit and activate into the heels as I'm doing that. Really trying to bring it up along this inside here. It will do it on each leg, but this is where I'm getting the most of the activation. That's my core workout, that's my core routine. I'll be doing kind of 2 or 3 times a week at least. So now I've got a bit of admin to do, and then it'll be lunch and my bike ride this afternoon to test out those new shoes. Right, sweet. So core workout is done, bit of admin is done, so it's time to get out of this and into some cycling kit. Let's have a little bit of a spin. Right, I'll see you guys on the bike. Whew. Right, so we're ready to jump into a couple of hours, and yeah, I'll just break down what the session includes, so you guys know what I'm doing. Let's have a little look on the old training peaks. Oh, fitness level 28. Compete with that, guys. Compete with that. So 15-minute warm up, and then some 10-second bursts just to get the legs going. And then the main session is 6 by 5 minutes at sweet spot. We're a couple of efforts down. Feels alright. Had a bit of a twinge in my ankle, but that seems to have gone as I've warmed up, so if it comes back I'm going to stop. So I'll keep you posted, but the sweet spot efforts are feeling fine, kind of at like 160 to 165 heart rate, and that feels good. So I've got 4 more of those to do. It's time for a quick little snack. An hour done. Been looking at this for a while. Yeah. Bit of brownie, keeping us going. So the effort is done. Sweet, all good. Happy that that's done. Good session today. So I just wanted to talk you guys through my setup. So like how I'm doing the turbo trainer, because I'm be spending a lot of time here. So got some big headphones for music. So I just prefer overheads, I don't know, when I've got music going. So and then also down there I've got some little linear ones when I'm listening to my computer, because the audio on the computer isn't that loud. And then I've got a fan set up here, ready for when it gets too hot. And if there's anything good on TV, I'm sure to be watching it. And then we've got the turbo trainer obviously, and the bike, training tyre for the turbo, which was a great buy by the way. Quietens the whole thing down, no end. Before it just like screeched. Fucking irritating when you're on it for so long, so that's good. So my final little tip is you need to have the door open, or a window open, or something open to the outside. Otherwise, you just end up having steamed up windows and you can't see the beautiful view outside. And also it just keeps it all flowing, so I've got a little weight there keeping the door open. Just keep it open a little crack. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, but it really helps so the windows don't get steamed up, it doesn't just get so humid. We don't want that. So that's training done. Now I'll get into had a bit of recovery meal, so had some eggs, have a bit of protein, a bit of rice maybe with it, get my glycogen stores back in. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it sounds good, doesn't it? So then I'll get myself recovered, have a shower, and then it's all about just resting, keeping the legs up. So the rest of the day will just be on the sofa and do some graphics work. That's been really good as to help on recovery, so it keeps me sat down. So I'll be getting on with that later on. So that's it for today's video, just working through my training for the day. So, and yeah, that's my routine, that's where I'm at, that's what I'm able to do. So I'm getting into some efforts and I'm loving it. So yeah, this time next week on Wednesday, I'll be in Spain. So I'm landing in at about 4:30 into Spain next Wednesday. So next week's video is going to be a bit of fun. I'm going to shoot it in the next couple of days and get it ready to go up. So yeah, I'll tease that later on. Better be ready though, you better be there. There'll be more videos coming when I'm in Spain. It won't just be weekly, so hit it up. Alright, catch you guys next week.